All right, guys. Let's freaking welcome to today's leg day. And yeah, so we're going to try this out. First little YouTube vlog. We're going to Worcester Warehouse today, one of my favorite gyms. All kinds of equipment, literally things that look nice, but I'll probably never use. Um, yeah, and I figured I'd take you guys with you. I figured I'd take you guys with me on this beautiful leg day, and we chat about, what really had to change for me to go from 240 pounds, fat, depressed, unhappy with myself whenever I looked in the mirror, to go to the physique that I have today, and how I actually got there and what it took. So, ultimately, let's talk about how I got to 240 pounds. Okay, where to go? The way I got to 240 pounds, I was skinny. I was a little guy, bro. I was 140 pounds at 6'2". That was stick and bone, nothing on me, no meat. I don't know if this is going to work. I don't know if this is going to work, guys. I might just have to hold you. What if I just hold you guys? I can just hold you. Low key, it's not even that bad. But yeah, so I started my journey at 140 pounds. And at that time, I knew that I just had to eat. I knew that the only thing stopping me from having my dream physique was just me not eating enough. Because I was a twig. And if I wanted to get big, I had to eat. And I knew I needed my grams of protein and I had to get progressive overload in the gym. But I never really took the time to understand nutrition and how it actually worked in order to get to a physique that I wanted. And so my lack of knowledge just caused me to eat everything. Like, just anything in sight. Anytime there was free food, I'd get as much as possible. I was drinking frickin' half a gallon to a gallon of chocolate milk a day. And ultimately, I told myself, you know what? It's okay if I put on a little bit of fat because I'm doing it for the greater good. I want to get as big as possible, eat big to look big. And that honestly ruined me. Like, I hated my physique, and I had been lifting for 3 years, and I was the heaviest I had ever been. Yes. So gaining weight, I definitely did that. I gained 100 pounds in 3 years, but I blamed my misinformation on nutrition as an excuse to just get fat, and if any way, shape, or form, if I can tell you, it was not worth it at all, because I just had to cut the weight off later. And it was, like I said, the most depressed and fattest I'd ever been. Besides my body, my face was super, super, chubby, and I wasn't proud of it at all. When I looked in the mirror, I wasn't happy with my physique. Yeah, I was strong. Mass moves mass. But I was fat, bro. Like, and everybody around me, I could just tell they didn't look at me with any type of respect, because I did the easy thing, and that was just eating as much as possible, getting fat, instead of doing the right thing. Instead of reaching out to somebody that had already done what I was trying to do, ask them, how'd you do this so I can do the same thing and save myself a whole bunch of time. Because, arguably, that whole 3 years I was lifting in the gym was a waste. Not necessarily because I did build muscle during the process, but like, I put on so much extra fat. And if I can save somebody else from doing that, that's ultimately why I coach. Because I could have saved myself. I could have built this physique a year and a half ago if I would have understood nutrition, and if I would have just started tracking my meals, getting the correct amount of proteins, fats, and carbs. But I did that 6 months ago. And now look at me, the best shape I've ever been in because I reached out for help. I put my ego aside, and that was the best decision I could have ever made. Putting my ego aside, getting myself out of my own way. Instead of just saying, oh, I'm a man, I can do it myself, you know, I can keep doing the same thing that I've been doing the past 3 years, stay fat, and just keep putting on size, mass monster, and just keep being mentally unhealthy. When I tell you guys I was at my lowest point whenever I was at my fattest point, I'm not kidding you. Like, I would never end it all. I would never do anything like that, but I was lonely, and I had nobody to talk to about it. And I didn't really, like, I knew that I wanted a big physique, but during that time, I really don't think it was worth it to get that fat. It really wasn't, because I just had to cut it off later. And like I said, if I would have just understood nutrition at the time, I worked hard, but I worked hard at the wrong things. And that just put me in the worst spot mentally I'd ever been in. So my message to you guys is just get out of your own way, you know. Seek help, seek guidance. As men, we always have the tendency, oh, I can just do this on my own. You know, I don't need anybody else. I got this. And, you know, I was in your exact same position. I had been lifting for 3 years, and I was in your position, bro. I know what that's like. And to tell you the truth, it was the worst place mentally I'd ever been, because I kept spinning my wheels. I kept buying the gas station donuts and chocolate milk and just saying, oh, it's fine. I'm just going to be a I'm going to be a mass monster. But in reality, it wasn't fine. I just didn't tell anybody about it. I kept it all inside. Didn't tell a single soul how I was actually feeling. But I didn't really have anybody to tell to, because I was just fat and depressed, lonely. Oh, jeez. The life of a man. We don't really talk about our feelings much, which, I mean, I don't think there's any reason to. We think very logically. But at the same time, you know, if somebody would have told me, hey, you're actually kind of fat and it's not really worth it, like, you can do this other ways, I probably would have listened. But nobody really told me I was fat. You know, I was talking with one of my boys, Mason, earlier. He's one of my clients. He's actually the best client I've ever had. I gave him the blueprint, and he followed it to a T. He lost 73 pounds in 4 months. And, you know, I was talking with him, and I was like, you know, what really made you want to start this fitness journey? And he said the biggest thing was just stepping on the scale and sit in front of somebody else. He realized that, oh, shit, my weight's kind of up there for my height. I should not be this fat. And he had to step on the scale in front of a doctor, and that's what really made him see, like, oh, wow, I am fat. I am out of shape. I need to make a change. And that's what led to his transformation. He was trying different things on his own for a couple months, didn't really get anywhere with it, and he was about to give up on it, actually. And then he came in contact with me. I was training one of his other boys, and he put him in contact with me, and that's when we got connected. We got to work right away. I put together a plan that fit his life and his needs. You know, Mason doesn't really like eating all these fancy different recipes and whatnot, because that shit takes forever to cook in the chicken. I mean, cook in the kitchen. Cook in the chicken. But, and so we made the simplest meal plan possible, and it just led for him great success, because he knew exactly what to do. He was in my position. He worked hard, but at the wrong things. So his body did not reflect it at all. And odds are you're probably in a similar position. You work hard, but your body doesn't reflect that. You know, and to that I can say what changed it for me was just reaching out, putting my ego down, asking somebody that I trusted for help. And ultimately, he's still my coach to this day. You know, shout out to him. He's completely changed my life. Like, seriously. Not only a coach for, you know, physical transformation and my bodybuilding show coming up in 138 days, but ultimately, like, a coach for business, a coach in everything. He's coached me for life. And so now that's truly what inspired me to become a coach myself. I not only want my guys to have a physical transformation, obviously, yes, that's important, but more importantly is having a overall transformation, an actual lifestyle switch. Instead of just a one-time fix dieting, oh, I'm going to diet down, get lean, and then after I stop the diet, get fat again. Nah, that's not my goal. My goal is to completely change your lifestyle, to have that lifestyle solution so you never have to worry about getting fat again, because that's what this is truly about. I'm able to actually make an impact, and my boy Mason is a perfect example of that. 73 pounds in 4 months. He proves what's really possible whenever you put your mind to it, you know. But I say all that to say 240 pounds was not worth it. If I could take it back and do it all over again, I would have put my ego aside first thing and asked somebody who I trusted to get me there, because being 240 pounds, fat, depressed, lonely, it wasn't worth it. But, I think that's enough yapping before we get into legs. So we're going to go crush legs. We're going to do some cardio after, and I'm going to take you guys through and show you guys what I do. So we'll catch you in there.
All right. First exercise, 4.5 plates on hack squat. See how many reps we can get. We'll be doing 4 total sets. Few-minute rest in between sets. All right, I dropped it down to 4 plates. And we're gonna do quicker reps. Just really burn. Come on. Yep. Wait. Come on. Two more. Come on. I'm gonna shoot for 8 reps. And then probably do a drop set with 225. Yep. Come on. Woo. Yep. Yep. Solid. Drop down to 225. Rep that out. Come on. One more. That's it. 4. Oh, that's brutal. Alright. Not gonna lie to you guys, that took like 4 minutes, right? So it's cooked. Well, we got 495 on leg press here. We should wrap it out. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Ah. Whew. We're gonna call it a 12 there. That felt good. All right, 12 or more. I usually take this as self-failure. I'll expect to get less than what I did before, but I didn't take that last one, but complete failure. So I think I can get 12 again. Let's do it. Come on. Ah. Oh. Ah. Oh, two more. Come on. All right, last set. Let's get another 12. Come on. Yep. It's lightweight. Running Coleman circles. Come on. Ah. 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 Two more. Come on. Oh, yep. Beautiful. Oh. All right. Leg extensions. We got 3 sets. All right, so we got a older style leg extension here. It's got a metal chain, but it feels pretty good. 160 pounds. Come on. Oh man, we got 9. I'm gonna lower the weight to 140. I really want to get more reps now, especially on the leg extension. We get some more sets, but towards the top of this machine, it just freaking it gets so much heavier at the top. It's so humid in here. You can give me a headache. I think I need more water too, but it's all good. Ah. The leg pump cover had to come up. It's too hot. Come on. All right, leg curl. All right, 125 on there. Just rep it out. Whew. Yep. Come on. Come on. 3 total sets. So I don't know after this. Yep. My quads are so pumped that they felt it every single rep on that. Oh man. Okay. Last set, and then we got calves. Come on. All right. 170 should be good. Yes. Too much. Bro, I can't be the only one. I got caught doom scrolling. It's been 3.5 minutes since my last set of 2. I need to put my phone down, finish this workout. So we can go check the pump out. One more set. Come on. Upset. Yep. Let's go check this pump out. All right, let's check the pump out. It's a really good leg day. I think it's definitely credited to I only had one leg day last week because the second leg day came around and I was just freaking whooped. I text coach and I was like, bro, my legs are still fried. What do you want me to do? And he said, just take the day off. So that's what I did. We're just gonna move the knee sleeves down. These up here. Quad bend. Something's nasty, bro. Blood striations, even whenever there's full of blood. Yeah. We'll take the top off. Full body pump on leg day. Yep. Now we'll get our post-meal workout, post-workout meal, and show you guys what I got. All right, guys. Woo! That was one hell of a leg day. Damn, it got me sweating. This shirt is soaked for real. I'm not sure how long I have, because I got to train my client here. Oh, fuck, he just showed up. Well, let me show you what I got real quick before he hops out of the truck. So we got 400 grams of lettuce, volume maxing at its finest. We got 90 grams of sugar-free sauce, and we got chicken and rice. We got 200 grams of rice, a pickle, and 100 grams of chicken. And we're gonna smack all this together, mix it around. It is so good. Literally eat this every single day. But yeah, I mean, that was leg day, and that's like my whole situation from going 240 to 205 this morning. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll definitely be on the YouTube grind a lot more. We'll catch you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Peace. All right, guys, we are back. Just got done training my guy, Ian. He's lost like 35 pounds since we started working together. We just had this thing called the Country Fest, and he was there for like 3 days getting fucked up every single day. Oh my gosh. But I mean, the biggest thing I told him was, yes, enjoy yourself whenever you have party time, but then as long as we get right back on plan, everything will be just fine. He gained a pound, but I'm honestly not worried about it. Not worried about it at all. So now we're going to enjoy our after workout meal. Finally, bro. Everything just dumped into one. We're going to eat the chicken and rice cold. I usually warm it up, but you know, these circumstances, we're not going to do that. And we're also going to be driving. Probably not the smartest decision, but after workout meal is important, bro. Take 90 grams of sugar-free honey barbecue. Oh, yeah, dude. Dump that all in there. Yeah, so we got a bit of a drive. That's why I figured I'd fire up the camera again. Enjoy this meal with you guys. And, you know, kind of go over leg day, how I structure it. Yeah, going from one gym to the next to train the next client. I am an online personal trainer, but I love seeing my guys win, so I enjoy in-person training as well. And it just allows me to be closer within the vicinity. Dude, this shit tastes so good. Oh, yeah. Now we mix this bad boy up and we start chowing down. But, I mean, overall leg day, like I was saying, it was an amazing leg day. Only doing one leg day last week. It was huge because it allowed me to recover. And my body, I think it was actually stressed. And my legs needed to recover. Because after I took a day off, I woke up the next day 3 pounds lighter. Just because I think my body was holding on to water. And because I was less stressed, it let it go because I took the day off. So that was huge. You know, other factors could have played into it as well. As far as like how much sodium I intaked, how much water I actually drank that day. But I think definitely not training legs twice like last week played a big factor in it. You guys saw how I structured the leg day, though. Man, that's a pretty solid leg day. Sometimes that was a quad focused leg day, so sometimes I'll throw in extra movements, like maybe a walking lunge or something. But honestly, everything I did there, and I did the drop sets as well, it was solid. So I didn't feel I needed extra working sets. Everything felt amazing. My quads were so pumped, bro. Holy. Right now we're eating 3,400 calories on a training day and 2,700 calories on a non-training day. And I like to volume max like this, but we're probably going to have to stop doing it because 3,700 calories on a training day is, 3,400. It's a lot, especially whenever you're volume maxing. Because I'm a big back at heart. I love eating food.
when I was 140 pounds and I started eating a lot more and I gained that 100 pounds, it like stuck with me. It's not a problem for me to put down a lot of food now, which is, I mean, a good thing considering I want to get freaking huge. So we are 138 days out from my first bodybuilding show ever, and I think this. So this is my first competition. I'm kind of just seeing like what the sport's about, how I like it. But I think after this competition, I'm gonna want to take it a lot further and just really give it everything I have. You know, fitness is truly it's a big part of my life, and it's impacted my life in the best way possible. And that's why I do it for other people every single day now. So, all right, I think that's gonna officially wrap up today's video. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much. Future content to come. Love you guys. Without your support, I wouldn't be doing this. You know, without you guys liking the Instagram posts, the TikTok posts, and stuff, I wouldn't be able to do this. And so everything in God's timing. He has a plan for each and every one of us. And as long as you give everything to Him and you just go with His plan, everything will work out in the end. All right, guys. Catch you in the next one. Peace.